This is Brian, and welcome back to Final Fantasy X. We're working on the big grind to try to get the sphere grid filled out and max out our stats. Maybe not originally just completely max out, but eventually I'll get there. For now, I got a few things to look at. One thing I want to do to start out here today, I want to look through the grid and see how many spheres I'm going to need, and I'm going to try to see if I have enough money to go ahead and grind for them right away here. Okay, I still have 5 level 3s left. Let's try to start out, maybe put a corner like this. Can I see them well enough if I zoom out a little? I think so. Might be a little bit tedious. Okay. Here's 2 level 3s. 3 level 3s. One level 4. Seeing some 1s and 2s, but overall I don't have that many locks left, maybe. Did they potentially make it so that in the extra grid you don't need as many keys? It kind of seems like it. I should have enough level 3s to finish up. And I only saw 1 level 4 still on the board. Unless I missed some. Let's make sure I'm set up with what I want. Yeah. I'll just go ahead and get the level 4 key spheres I want, because I think 1 encounter should be enough for that. The Chimera Brain, if you bribe it, you can get 2 level 4 key spheres, although I think the number does vary slightly depending on, I don't know, just RNG. Or how much you give it, maybe. Does he have bribe? And was it a skill or a special? Probably a special. And I think Waka has it. Okay. For this guy, $196,000 should be enough. If it doesn't trip it right away, just give him a little bit more. Yeah, because sometimes they won't run away. So then I'd just like try to bribe him with like another 1,000, because it does add up. You don't have to like try the whole 196,000 again. And there we go. If you need level 3s, they're, I would say, a little more expensive, but overall not, because you get a lot more of them. You can bribe the Demonolith enemy for 900,000 gil, and you'll get somewhere around like 40 of them. Let's fight a couple of more one-eyes here. Not on an ambush, though. I'm kind of doing better than I thought it would be on money because I didn't have to spend as much on bribing. There'll still be a few things we're going to want to bribe, but I don't have to do it right away at least. Guess I didn't have to do keysters right away either, but if I start doing my leveling up, I didn't want to have to stop in the middle of opening up the sphere grid. Just to be safe, use Hastega again. On a preemptive, I might have enough hits without doing that, but I don't want to chance it. Yeah, I mean, 2 hits from Waka and 1 from Auron was enough to do it now. And we got Dark Matter again. Oh, that's right. I said I was going to do that so we didn't keep wasting it. I'm going to customize one. Well, I'm not going to put it on a weapon. But what I'm going to want to do, I'm going to customize a weapon for one of the people I'm going to keep in my party. Titus, you might be odd man out because of the lack of power to Kalidbolg. Waka will be in the party for sure. Do I have an empty slot for armor for him? If I don't, I might have to go buy one. No. Another one I'm going to use a lot will be Riku. And I do have an empty one for her, so I'll probably go ahead and just put it on her. Oh, not flexible arm. It's the Tetratarge. I was like, wait a minute. Where's my ribbon? Alright, here it goes. No turning back. Impervious. What else are we gonna put on that? I think we'll go with Auto Phoenix. Auto Haste. And Auto Protect. And that should have her set up to get through most of the fights. Except for the final hardest boss of the game, maybe. I might change it up and do a little bit different for that. Now, she's the only one that's going to get ribbon. The other 2 characters I use, which will probably be Auron and Waka, I'll do Auto Phoenix, Auto Haste, and Auto Protect with them. But then we'll do Stone Proof, I think. And there is an argument for doing defense plus 20. So I might just do Auto Haste, Auto Phoenix, Auto Protect, and defense plus 20%. But I'm not going to worry about that right now. I'll do my research and make sure I use the right one that I want for that before we finish that off. Might as well go ahead and put Impervious on her. That Balance Proof will be null and void now. So once she gets her stats built up, she'll be ready to roll. Not special. White magic. Probably skip Orin's turn, because there would be a chance potentially that he could take the guy out, and I don't want that. I'd rather get the overkill. I could start that long grind back to 99 dark matters maybe. No, Horn of the Ronso. Did I get one for Kimahri? No, only one empty slot. Probably be more efficient if I just took more battles in a row without stopping to check. And let's look at the turn order. Yeah, I don't need to haste for this one. We should get plenty of turns in to take him out before that. Let's skip Titus. Well, I guess I won't get the overkill, maybe. Okay, what's off about this? Why didn't that work this time? Did I miss something? I got 2 hits with Wakka. I know he does regen, but he didn't do that much, did he? I guess maybe I shouldn't change up the strategy. I'll just have Titus use haste, because that pushes him down in the turn order anyway, so I don't have to worry about him attacking. Although, the ambush, no, I'm not going to do that. Let's just waste that 8,000 gil. One was my fault, though. I'll skip Orin, and even if I need to here, I can get another hit in with Wakka before when I gets to go. Well, and there he did get the max, 99,999 on the critical hit there. I suppose most people making these videos would probably cut some of this out and just show the results afterwards and the difference maybe, but I guess that's part of my thing here, is I'm trying to show a different perspective, show you how the sausage is made. They get 2 dark matters there now, so we're not at 0 anymore. Dark Matter's also a decent item to use in battle, I'm pretty sure, but I always end up saving them for the customization, so don't really ever use it. Not that way. Let's see if this hits too much. Okay. So unless Wakka gets a critical, it should be safe to have Orin do that second hit too. Golden Arm. It would be kind of nice if I could get Riku in here to start leveling up, since I have her equipment otherwise ready to go. Okay, good. Let's go ahead and customize that and maybe start using her for some leveling with Wakka. Guess it'd be way down here. Yeah, the winning formulas, if you want to get more of them after you've gotten everything else that I have, I think I've exhausted most of the good ways to get them. You probably should have held off on doing some of the stuff I did until you were done customizing some of these, because, well, like there was the race at Remium Temple, I think. One of those, you got a prize of like 30 winning formulas. And for stealing from, which one was it, Ultima or Omega? I got 30 of them. Adding triple overdrive to Golden Arm creates Victorix. Make sure she's on the right mode. Put her to Comrade. And yeah, Wakka's still in Stoic, that's right. What did I move? I didn't mean to move Kamari there. And to put Riku up there. And Auron, it doesn't really matter because he doesn't have a weapon yet anyway. I'm gonna sell some of my excess stuff here again. Yeah, I don't think I'll be customizing any weapons for her. I think I'll still hold off on selling that. Yeah, a lot of the stuff I probably don't need, but I'll keep it for now. Just wanted to sell some of that so I can sort stuff again. So that new stuff I got for Riku doesn't stay on the bottom. Alright, let's go for another Downtown Berry. I think I did everything I need. Yeah, got an ambush. It's not really what I want, but should still be able to get several rounds in before he moves too close to us. Come on, let Wakka get a turn in here. Could be another thing that'll kick in here for me now too, though, that'll make things a little faster. Riku has Auto Phoenix, so I don't have to worry about selecting that anymore. let him move one closer to me before he's too close? I think so. No, I think we'll let Orin flee. And we'll see how well we did. Yeah, so see, Riku's doesn't charge up nearly as much. I mean, it's still over half, but, you know, 47 just doesn't feel quite as good as 82. He had a few levels built up before that too, though, but still, it wasn't that much of a difference. I'm not going to be using her in the main party for now yet, so still go ahead and just leave her equipped with that stuff. And with the sphere grid, we'll keep going with him first before I go to her. And let's start using some of these magic defense spheres. As we go and see empty nodes here. Going the right way that I want to go here. No, I said before I was going to go back up that way. Also, let's backtrack just a little bit. Get rid of 3 more of these here. Where was we at? Yeah, magic defense. I still got a ways to go. Oh, I wasn't really trying to back out there. Sorry. I also don't want to necessarily get him too high on his magic defense before he's gone through the whole grid, because don't know exactly how many other opportunities he's gonna get to fill that up. And there are still going to be some times when I move by an empty node probably and don't really stop to think about using one of these. See. Let's go this way first, I suppose. After I use these up. Good thing about it though is after you have the first person go around the grid and put in your different spheres, you don't have to worry about doing that again. Just got to go through and unlock all of them. Okay, here, which path? I could go this way probably and head over and finish that one and work my way up through here. And go over there. And yeah, finish this out and then reconnect and go down this way. That sounds good. Only got 2 of those magic defense spheres left. And we're going to use them up right here. So that's fine for now. I'll just leave the other nodes empty as I go. I don't really want to use up too many of those and fill in too many nodes until I find out where we're going to be at overall by the time he gets through the whole grid. If that makes any sense? Because then I can see once he's unlocked the whole thing, and I can be like, well, he has 184 magic defense. So then I know how much I need to add to get it to 255. So I think 255 is the max. 256, 255, somewhere right around there. So I got 35 to go. So yeah, we make pretty good progress for each battle we do with Don Tonberry. So it's not really the time-consuming part you might think it would be. What's time-consuming is getting all of the spheres you need to max out your stats after you got the nodes open and need to fill them in. What was that one? Oh yeah, that was full life. And up around that way goes to the dead end. Go there first. All the way up there, I guess, before we need to stop and unlock anything. Still got a pretty healthy supply of all of the spheres, too. So I'm not going to need to stop and grind any of them yet, I don't think. And I got 2 of my weapons set up for the grinding that I already wanted, so that's 2 out of 8. Or no, out of 6. What was I thinking there? 8. So we're a third there for that part, but of course the last 1 or 2 will probably be the toughest ones to get. On just the luck of the drop, at least. Alright, finally reached the end of the line here for him. Okay, there are his stats now. Magic defense went all the way up to 118. Or was that like, what, 50 last time I stopped to look? MP went from 500 to 680. Didn't really pay that much attention to some of the rest of the stuff there, but... not yet. Let's just look at how much more is filled out. Still got a lot to do, though. Yeah. But that can't be more than... probably 6 or 7 more Don Tomberry fights for him. And that really doesn't take that much for the fight. It's the unlocking the grid after the fact. Do what little we can for Auron here. And yeah, I think I'd rather do Titus's before I go to Riku's. Once again, I think while I'm right by one of these, let's just go ahead and unlock it. I don't think I'll go that way with him yet, though. And now, let's go in for the grind of getting some stuff for Riku here. Well, she has Bribe too if I need it. What do I want to go with her? I suppose. Let's go around this way. First, at least. I don't know. Could have gone farther down. We'll get back to it at some point, though, anyway. It doesn't really matter as long as I'm unlocking something, I suppose. She'll be going back along these routes anyway. But like I've said before, at least once you've unlocked them, it only takes a quarter of the sphere levels to go back through it. And if I take her along like Orin and Waka and Titus's grids, she'll probably catch up pretty fast on strength and stuff. Strength and HP. And defense and all that stuff too, but I don't know. Strength and HP just seem to be the ones I focus on first of all, usually. We're almost done with this and ready to go and fight some more. Don't know why I didn't just move further there. Here's a strength +4. Let's see where she's at compared to the others. So yeah, she's significantly ahead of the people that haven't leveled up much, but she's still quite a ways behind my big three. For now, we'll just keep fighting this guy a little more to try to get some more of those weapons. As I said last time, pretty sure by the time I end up getting the weapons for everybody, I usually don't need any more magic defense spheres from him. I think last time I did it, I might have actually ended up with like 99 of those spheres even after I had unlocked all the ones I needed. But I think part of that was also because I was using him to grind for money. Because his drops, I mean, if you get those that sell for 22,000 and it only costs you 8,000 to fight him, seems like a decent return to me. And Waka's up into the 85,000 range now, or thereabouts. So that's an extra about 10,000 from where he was at before. So another session through the grid like that, maybe he'll be maxing out. More dark matter. But I guess against this guy, since I don't really need that many of the magic defense spheres, I'm happy enough with seeing the dark matter, because there's always a chance I could get enough of them to actually put a break damage limit on Titus. Not gonna hold out hope for getting another ribbon, but it's always possible, I suppose. Once we start fighting some of the other enemies and I'm actually trying to get the drops that I want from them, then I'm going to be kind of annoyed when they drop dark matters. because some of those fights are kind of annoying in themselves, and you only want to fight them as many times as you have to. Not anymore. Well, triple score. Don't need that for Waka, but hopefully it's one of the ones that has 3 slots, because then it can sell for a ton of money. Because I think the 3-slot one was selling for about 100,000. If I remember right, 97,000 was it? We had one last time, I remember. Painkiller. Guess instead of getting out of his menu, I can just go to this to check it out. Yeah. Just the single slot weapons there for him. Single empty slot. I mean, obviously. Another triple score. Although I did get a drop for Kimahri, and I got one for Riku and one for Lulu, so I know I don't have to have that in the party. And you know what? I made a comment earlier about how many of them we need, and I said I thought it was 8, so I was confused on that, and then I said I thought it was 6. Well, we actually have 7 people in the party, right? I don't know why I made that mistake. Pretty sure I'm right that time. Yeah, we have 4 reserves and 3 in the main party. It's kind of an odd number for a Final Fantasy game, though. Seems like a lot of times they'll give you, like, the main party and then enough for a backup party. Or it'll be like Final Fantasy VI and just give you enough to make like 3 full parties and then a couple spares even. Okay, there's a Comet Cactuar. Let's just get another fight in though first before I stop and check them. Okay, got a couple to check out here. And I guess I should have just done it last time, but yeah, if they're not the ones I want, might as well just go ahead and sell them off right away. Okay, got one for Kimahri. Yeah, that's not good though. Let's go ahead and customize that up. Okay, so now I'm going to need to get more winning formulas. And that creates Lewin. Halloween. So it gives me 3 characters that can do that now. But for the other 4, I'm gonna have to bribe for some winning formulas. I think you get them from the sandworms. I'll need to check in my notes to see how much they cost though, because I don't remember. Hopefully it's not prohibitively expensive. And if it is, I'm certainly going to wait until I get a drop for a weapon for Auron, so I can get his stats maxed out. And I won't worry as much about Yuna and Lulu, especially, and Titus somewhat. Overall, I plan on getting them all for everybody anyway eventually, but my priorities are going to be the 3 that I'm going to use to face the main bosses in the game. I'd like to get the other characters strong too, just in case you need somebody to come in on a backup role in a pinch. Yeah, another ambush. What do we got? Wonder Wing. Okay. That's at least potentially Yuna's. Check it out quick. Nope. Of course, if I just used the triple AP and overdrive to AP, I think we could still make decent gains fighting Don Tomberry, but it wouldn't be quite as big. Like, I would imagine, even if I didn't have triple overdrive, that's probably still going to lead me to get like 20 levels out of each fight with him or something like that. I could try it for science, but I don't really want to waste 10 of those door to tomorrow. Guess we could save it and then try it and then reload it, of course. I think next time I might also work on starting to get everybody's armors built up, because that'll make things a little faster too. So I won't have to worry about putting haste Dagon, everybody, if we can have auto haste already set in. I did get a Horn of the Ronso drop there, so that could be one for... Or wait, no. I already got Kimahri set up, so that's a seller either way. And an ambush to run from. Some of those items I need, like the one for the auto protect, I remember that that's a drop from one of the enemies in the arena. You can get 40 of them at a time. That doesn't take too long. The chocobo wings for the auto haste, I can't remember exactly what you need to do to get that. I'm trying to remember if it was a bribe or a drop. I think it's a bribe. But not as expensive, maybe. Okay, another shot for Lulu, maybe? No. Kimahri's would have been another one, but I don't need it. Overall, I think we're still making money fighting them, though. Even when we've had the ambushes that I've run from. Yeah. You know, there probably is a way around that, too, I guess. I could bring Riku in. Because even if he has the ambush and he uses that move against us, she has a ribbon on now, so she wouldn't be affected by the confuse and the sleep. And whatever else that put on us. Let's actually try it out here and see if I can get through a fight with using her instead here. She's not going to do any damage to the thing, even if she can hit it, I don't think, so... Let him get his shockwave in. Oh, well, I didn't really consider that either. I should have. It does quite a bit of damage, too, so... Yeah, she didn't make it. Well, I would have fled from it anyway, and I would have lost the money. Once I get her a little stronger, maybe that'd be a viable strategy. Because she could also hit for enough to help take this guy out. Because once they're all hitting at max damage, 2 hits might be enough to get him. From what I remember. Yeah. Another Horn of the Ronso. Really favoring Kimahri today. Yeah, it'd be nice if Walker was a little higher up in the turn order so he could get 2 turns in without using the haste. Although I had that one attempt where I tried it and he got 2 hits in, but it still didn't take the thing out. So I don't really know what happened there. It must have just been that his region did enough healing to bring him back up enough. Another Horn of the Ronso. Holy moly. And a triple score. Well, I think we got a few minutes left here. Why don't we just show off and see if I can do some of the other fights here instead? Problem is some of these guys are going to be really quick and I might not even be able to hit them. Preemptive here though should help. Fenrir. Yeah. Could be a problem. Could use the overdrive. That didn't do a ton of damage either. At least he did get the counterattack. Let's see if I can get him with attack rails. Well, I hit it right. Let's see how much damage it does to him and if it's enough. I think that should do it. Wow. I didn't think this guy was that tough. Fangs of Chaos, Fangs of Hell. I don't even know if it's really worth belonging this. Yeah, he even missed the counterattack there. Although, that seems like an attack that isn't ever going to take Wakka out. It just does a... It takes him down a certain percentage or something. Titus at least got a good hit in there. Yeah, and a lot of those counterattacks aren't even hitting now, so that doesn't help anything for me. Could use a Grand Summon here. Let's see if Anima can take him out. I don't have unit stats very high though, so I kind of doubt it. Yeah, that kind of goes to show this is not one of the tougher enemies here, but he is pretty tough still. And I suppose it's partially maybe they did it on purpose, that One Eye is one of the more repeatable ones in here. Because that helped you get the leveling up done. Oblivion with you. For a second, it was freezing up there. That would have sucked. We're almost at the end of the session today. Don't need any of that before I can save it. I think we've shown Oblivion before, but if not, yeah, it's a pretty cool move. The back end of Anima. Yeah, he gets quite a few hits in, but if I'm only doing that much each hit, I don't think it's going to be enough. you gonna do? Yeah, I was gonna say, is it gonna do any moves that actually finish Anima off, or just that one that keeps whittling down? Almost like a Demi-type move, I guess. Well, it says Fangs of Chaos. I would expect it to have Confusion as well, potentially. Yeah, there it is. It landed on him, but Waka was immune to it. Well, I think let's just probably let him take us out. We'll be back for revenge. And in the meantime, we'll keep farming old One Eye. Except, like I said, next time, I think I'm going to try to set up my armor for everybody. Which means we gotta go buy some 4 slots empty armors for some people. And for that, it was just Waka's brother back in Makalani Woods, so won't take too long to get there. He's right at the entrance. That's the plan, though. We're gonna call it here for today. Anyway, thanks for watching. And if you've been enjoying the content so far, like, comment, and subscribe or follow. And we'll catch you next time.